want to say hello. Thank you. I'm working with an incredible tour company that has been in business 75 years. They know what they're doing. They know how to get around Europe. And we have joined forces to lead a journey to England and to France. And that's September 27th through October 7th. I've been directing people to the website bodymindspiritjourneys.com for information on the trip and for questions to be asked. If you would like to ask me directly, the email address for me personally is on my website, gretchencornwall.com, and I've kind of hidden it to avoid spam. If you want to email me, go for it at gretchencornwall.com. If you want to send me a direct message, private message on Messenger, I'm happy to reply about the upcoming tour. And this is a Templars journey to England and France. It is motivated by the Curse of Oak Island because of my association since 2018 with the program that is rewriting our history on the Northeast coast and in Western Europe as well. And I'm proud to be part of that broad story and those amazing discoveries. The locations we're going to be covering are based on what I've brought to the Curse of Oak Island or what the team has discovered. So the one I'm very proud of is Royston Cave, which is north of England, and that is wrapped in deep mysteries, directly tied to the Curse of Oak Island, the Money Pit dimensions, the map, Zena Halpern's map with the curious date of 1347. So Royston Cave, along with its Templar implications, has direct ties to Oak Island. So we're going to be going there, Temple Church in London, seeing the sights of London, which are phenomenal. And then we're going to head across the tunnel to locations that have been highlighted on the Curse of Oak Island, specifically Chateau de la Rochefoucald, which is across the top right corner of Zena Halpern's map. I visited the chateau, made some interesting discoveries of my own, which culminated in my third book, which ties into another discovery I made on the lower right-hand corner of Zena Halpern's map. We won't be going to that chateau. It's too far south. So anyway, we're going to London Church, Royston Cave. We're going to hit the highlights, the big things in London. Also have a feast, a River Thames cruise. We're going to go to Chartres and discover the mysteries there and the Templar implications there. We're going to go to Chateau de la Rochefoucald, which is an astounding location. We're also going to go to a very small village north of Chateau de la Rochefoucald that has a large abbey at a crossroads, which was so important and key to the Templars at that time. Chateau de la Rochefoucald is nearly encircled by Templar properties, and we're going to hit a couple of the big ones. And there is a spire in the graveyard across the street that is from around 1200. That in itself is full of mysteries. We're going to see Templar churches with murals. We're going to go to a castle that is a working museum of what it would have been like going back. The Templars would have appreciated this one. This castle has a swordsman display, falconry, birds of prey, but they have 3 working trebuchets, which is a 3/4 scale model of an active one. So how would you breach a castle wall? So we're talking about siege warfare tactics, and it's full of history, cafe, gift store. It's very accessible, but this is a working museum. So I'm going to take you to the actual locations, but I'm also going to take you to an updated castle that's been renovated that will show us what life would have been like for knights of the day. And the Templars would have understood this. And then we'll end our journey, a wine tasting event, Bordeaux coastline. All of these things are laid out in exhaustive detail on the website, bodymindspiritjourneys.com. However, with everything I've just said, there's more. So I'm looking forward to giving anywhere from 4 to 6 presentations along the way. It'll probably be more like 6. So along with what you'll be able to see and me guiding you through it, there are presentations along the way. Be gaining a great deal of my years of study, research, and knowledge. This is all information that we would love to have seen on the Curse of Oak Island, which is essentially the longest running treasure hunt in the world. But this is the history, the deep dive history into what made that island such a center of repeated generational visits. So I look forward to discussing the practicalities, the mysteries, to be able to sit in these sacred places that were the why, the motivation behind the Templar Knights and those that supported them proudly, families and the merchant guilds that worked with them. So these are large groups of families, business partners that all supported the Templar Knights and what they stood for and what spiritually motivated them. So we'll be going to many sacred sites, and you'll have a chance to spend some time by yourself in these locations. Take a moment, sit in these great, uplifting, deeply rooted in history, spiritual sites, and refresh your mind, heart, body, and soul, which is what this website and tour company is all about. It's about learning, re-engaging with who you are, growing who you are, and coming away feeling reinvigorated. Your feet might be a little bit tired, but feeling as if you have fed your mind, heart, body, and soul. So we'll be staying in some amazing hotels. You'll be looked after from A to Z, and I will be with you the entire time. So, and you will have breaks along the way to explore London or other locations for yourselves along the way. We'll also be visiting the royal city of Angoulême, and just up the river from that is Chateau de la Rochefoucald. The city is a beautiful, medieval, accessible, small enough to immerse yourself in location of strategic value that the Vikings plundered. And this is the source of Chateau de la Rochefoucald. But Chateau de la Rochefoucald was born out of this struggle. The same family has owned that chateau for 900 years. When you think back in time over world wars, other political struggles, the wars of religion, revolutions, that's no mean feat. So I am thrilled to be able to take you there. So the season 11 is over and the summer is upon us. So it's time to get off of that sofa. And I know that you are probably an armchair researcher yourself and have a lot of thoughts on all of these matters. So instead of just watching it on TV, get on a flight, come to England with me, come see these locations in France, take photos, ask questions, engage with me, and let's go do this. It's time. It's time. So this is your window of opportunity to come with me to England and follow in the footsteps of the Knights Templar. Thank you. Take care. I look forward to hearing from you.